Okay, so like we talked about riding the legs a little bit, and this is something that's like, it's a little more conceptual than like I'm going to show you a technique and you can do it. This is something anytime you're on top, we'll do half guard. With half guard, like we could be here, I could just pummel my outside leg, top turn. I can just pummel this leg on top, and now I'm here. Now it's that same position that I was in mat, but I'm on top on the leg drag. I'm here. Now when as long as I keep tight on this hip, he can't get a knee shield in. There's nowhere for him to go. Now I can start getting inside position, pull him in, set a cross face, and I can cook him here. Like a lot of this is going to be designed to make them tired. They're going to fight you, they're going to get really tired, and then everything's going to get a lot easier. So that's like riding the legs. We're going to talk about splitting the legs now. So same position, that like leg drag. If you watch like folk style wrestling, the legs are everything. You got to control the hips. If you control the hips, you control the guy. If he's got hips, he's got power. So one way we can remove that is by splitting his legs apart. So for like this leg drag position, I'm just going to pummel my outside foot inside, just like I'm doing that same leg ride. And I'm just going to hit a switch, and this leg comes up, and I open his leg out. Now, same thing, heavy on the hips. Start moving around. Do what you think you should do. There it is. He starts to belly out, right? It's not because he wants to. It's because there's not really anywhere else he's going to go. He's not going to turn into me, so that's going to hurt his back. So this is what he's going to do. He's going to be, now I'm back in my wrist ride. And now I want to put a little pressure on him. All I'm going to do is reach like I'm going rear naked. And I'm just going to start to pull his head up and hip in. It's rough. So leg ride, pummel, split, really hip into his hips. Let him start moving around. He's probably going to belly out. When he bellies out, I can go double wrist ride. And I'm shifting weight forward. I want him on his hands. And then I can start to take for my rear naked. Or I could just start to really hip in. And then if you were here last week, we did like the hammer lock off of the wrist ride. So this is simple. I'm going to drop my shoulder. Got that wrist controlled. Shoulder drops in. Keep my weight over the center of his scapula. The arm comes out. So one more time. Yeah, we'll do it this side. So here. Pummel. Open him up. This leg comes up. If he starts tracking, I'm just going to shove the leg down. Open him up. Dig like it's just like butterfly hooks. You got butterfly hook under that knee and a butterfly hook under that knee. Hips forward, chest down. Let him move. He starts to belly out. Pull that wrist in. I can go rear naked. If you want to just do like a real clean rear naked, just call it a C fist in the military, but you're like that, like old school karate, like kung fu fist. It's opened up. Take that thumb right underneath his ear and use that, just follow his neck around. Get your elbow down. And then when you're here, you're just going to chest in. Use that pulling on the head and pushing your chest in to increase that pressure. Give it a shot. 1, 2.